Hey YouTube, okay, so I was making a really long video and it got cut off, so this will be part two of week 15, 16. But yeah, so to continue where I left off, I feel more prepared. I feel like I know what the hang-ups can be for being on vacation or going to the cottage and how I would better prepare myself, and definitely how I would take a bit more control of the situation for myself so that I know that I don't have to worry about coming up against anything that's going to make me stray from clean eating or even uh, just make decisions that I wouldn't do. Like, I mean, it was so weird because when I had one of the 2 bite brownies, I was eating it and I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, it tastes exactly as I remember it did, and whatever. But more so that when I was eating it, it was like, it's not like the best brownie in the world. It's not the best brownie I've ever had. It's not even like the best brownie that I could ever have. And so I mean, I guess I'm more choosy that way about the fact that if I'm going to eat something that is going to be high in calories and high in fat, then I definitely want to be able to eat something that gives me the most flavor and taste the most like the best brownie I've ever had. I'd probably have a brownie with icing on it if I was going to go for that. So like this 2 bite brownie, I'm just kind of consuming it. I'm like, it's like having a drink, like, yay, it's just empty calories because it wasn't anything exciting or special or well worth the calorie expenditure. So yeah, it was that kind of experience, and it was good. It really was good because I haven't had that experience yet. Like everything I've been doing when it comes to cleaning and stuff has been able to be controlled because, it's I'm at home and I only have clean eating food in my house. And I've always packed it all up. I've always prepared. Yesterday when I got back, I set right away to getting my chicken breast ready for the week. I made some spaghetti sauce. I did some ground beef. So, I'm all set to have salads and, um, pasta and spaghetti and all sorts of good kind of stuff that I usually eat throughout the week. So I always prepare my meals because I hate being surprised through the rest of the week or leaving it up to fate and chance where I'm going, great, what am I going to get? Because um, when we were coming home from the cottage, I we stopped at Wendy's when we got back into Canada, and I'm like, well, the only thing I'm going to get here is a salad. I know that you can eat the chili and stuff like that, but I figured I'd go for the salad, and I got the pecan chicken one, which was $9. And I mean, I can't even eat this entire salad, so I'm thinking this is a joke. And then I've always kind of had a bit beef with Wendy's salads to begin with because they always put so much white iceberg lettuce in it, and I'm like, this is such a ripoff, like this is not worth it. And I barely ate any of the chicken, ate a lot of the apple and the lettuce, and yeah, like that was about it. And uh, I just kind of thought like this is what happens when you're not prepared. Like, and I mean, I brought the Tupperware containers with me, so I could have brought snacks back over with me and stuff. But because we had so much to do on our way out to leave the cottage, you've got to clean it up for the next family that visits, and then you've got to, pack everything up and go, and you're in the car for 2 hours, and not that that's like a big deal and stuff, but then we stopped and we did some more shopping and that kind of jazz. So the day was kind of all kind of jagged and not really easy to function with in that sense. Not that I'm saying I still could have stopped, at a drugstore and got some EAS, Myoplex protein shakes on the go or any of that type of stuff, just so that I didn't have to worry about that. But, you know, um, like I said, these are all good experiences to build from and work with. So that was really important to me. Uh, the other thing that I wanted to mention too was that, I had a lot of really good defining moments while I was over there. I have this huge beach towel that I bought for a concert that was an outdoor concert we went to like years ago. And, I could always do it up around the waist and tie it up and stuff, but it would, sometimes come loose and stuff. And I was never able to, wrap it right around my chest and so on. So, that was really exciting because I brought that towel with me to the cottage, and I was able to like tuck it under one arm and then bring it over and tuck it under the other arm and wrap it around myself completely without it gaping open or anything like that. And that was a really really good defining moment. The shopping was a really good defining moment, going into Eddie Bauer and buying that jacket for the fall for jogging and boot camp. That was a huge defining moment. I've never been able to go in that store and buy anything, and to be able to buy oh, the jacket and the shirt, it was such a defining moment. It really, really was amazing. I mean, like, and I knew it, and I was experiencing it, but it took my sister saying to me, like, you do realize that you just purchased something in a non plus size store, right? And I was like, I did. That's awesome. So that was a really, really great feeling. Um, and, you know, the other defining moments and stuff like that, where there's a lot of stairs to get down to the lake. And, usually you're pretty winded when you're climbing up them and stuff. And I didn't once get winded climbing up the stairs. And that was a fantastic feeling. And, um, yeah, walking up the hills and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't half as winded as I would have been. I was able to use power and force, and I felt very strong in my workouts going up the hills and stuff. That was great. Um, some other defining moments as well were, I went out sailing with my brother on the sailboat. I haven't done that in a while. And the most biggest defining moment was my sister Jess is really huge into wakeboarding and water sports, and they do wake surfing as well. And so we went out wake surfing, and I've tried wakeboarding several times, and I've been always able to like kind of pop myself up out of the water, but I can't stay up like long because the arm strength just isn't there for me and so on. And so Jessica said, this wake surfing is easier, so give it a shot. So I tried the wake surfing, and I got up on my second time, and that was incredible because I never have that type of luck, and I've never had that type of strength before, and I could feel it. I mean, I popped right back out of that water after I fell, and I was just like, yes, I've got arm strength now. Whoa! I was so excited, and it was such an amazing feeling. And Jessica's like there in the water because she's teaching me, and she's like high-fiving me, and it was such a fantastic feeling because it means that the less weight I have, the more arm strength I gain, the more things I'm able to do. And I don't have to be afraid about not being able to do them because I'm like, oh, I'm too fat and I'm going to, wreck this. I'm not going to be able to do it. Something's going to happen because of my size or my weight. And now I don't ever worry about that because now it's just like, whatever, like give it a shot, try it, see what, see what you can do. And now that I'm doing that, it is a really, really great feeling. It feels fantastic. So those were some of the defining moments that I definitely wanted to share. And again, like I said, I'm going to make another video tomorrow and give you guys some more updates and highlights and so on. But other than that, it was really a fantastic weekend, and I wish you guys all the best. Have a great weekend. Bye.